Oklahoma on the road in T-Town against Alabama. You know, talk about two big brands, two monster brands in this one, and I'll just say it right now. We try to figure out, can Georgia score? Can Texas score against Georgia? I don't know how. No idea how, EMAC. Oklahoma is going to be able to muster up enough offense to make this game competitive. Not even like to score, like to make it competitive. I think Alabama could roll in this one.
Really? Wow.
Yes.
So the number here is 6.5 too, and you
I would
think
take
Bama
Alabama.
big time,
Yes.
double digits.
Yes.
I said that last week, and they did it. Now it didn't look anything like I thought. I mean, it was kinda ugly, but
Yeah.
yet it was still dominant. I believe in that. I think so. I mean, I think Oklahoma's defense is better than LSU's and playing better.
Are
But,
they though? Are they though?
maybe. You're right.
I mean,
Maybe
you look
not.
like
Maybe
I
not.
know we created this narrative early on, like Oklahoma's defense is so good, but then
Yeah.
Ole Miss put a bunch of yards and points on them, and
34 on
Then
them,
Tennessee did the
27 by
same thing.
Tennessee. I
And how
know.
many
Uh,
mistakes did Tennessee make offensively? And like, you know, there could be more
do
points.
we do we think I know Bama beat them. I don't know. You're right. I mean, those are two very explosive offenses. So is Alabama. And
Yeah.
maybe that's just is what it is. And maybe it's stockpiling up, things that we've said similar all year. The defense feels like they have to do so much
Yep.
all year. And now they're just like, I'm tired, boss. I
Yeah.
don't want to do this anymore. I'm tired of carrying this team. And can John Mateer be the guy? I don't know. I
Dude,
think
he's
it's
lost so much
a
confidence, I
tired
feel like.
team. I think so too. I am concerned with Alabama's lack of run, though. I'm actually upset about it. It kind of
Yep.
makes me frustrated. And I don't think they get it going against these guys, but you're going to need it eventually. And one
Yeah.
day that passing attack ain't going to be working. And can you throw it? I don't know. Because that's the same thing Ty Simpson's maybe feeling offensively, that he has to do it all. So we might just have a bunch of tired guys out there. I don't
Yeah.
know, man. We'll see. But it is a great opportunity, I think, because of the perception of the Oklahoma defense and of Oklahoma, 12th in the country, that this could be Ty's Heisman moment. That's what's really fun about November. That this whole month, I'm looking for it. Like, who can separate?
Yep.
As individuals, as players for these awards, but also teams that can take this next step. And Alabama looks like a completely different team in these last, 2 months of the season. That first game, really, outside of
Yep.
that.
Oh my God.
It
Defensively, they're a brand new team. I mean,
Right,
since
right.
that game defensively, they haven't given up more than 24 points since that first game against FSU. Like they have been, I mean, they were, it was literally, it's so embarrassing to watch. I haven't seen Alabama. I mean, just not hustling, just jogging around, not
Yeah.
tackling. I mean, they got punched in the mouth when they weren't ready. And then since then, they have been dominant. They really have. I mean, even to go into Athens, and we've seen how good Georgia's offense has been this year, and hold Georgia to 21 points in their home stadium. Like, this is a defense that has gotten better and better and better. And I feel like we always talk about Ty Simpson and the lack of the run game. The defense is like, hey guys, like, we're really good over here. Like, we've been shutting teams down. Like, no one has really been able to put obviously more than 24 points against us this
Mhm.
season. So like, I have been loving what I've been seeing from that side of the football. And flipping over to the other side, I feel like Oklahoma is the inverse. Like, they are getting somewhat worse defensively. You look at the last couple of games,
Mhm.
Ole Miss, 431 yards they gave up against that offense. Tennessee, they gave up 456 yards against that offense. And yes, Alabama has some issues running the football, but I don't think you have to score a bunch of points in order to win this game. So I'm
Right.
with you, Emac. Like, I get it. Like, at some point, yes, it is going to bite Alabama in the ass because they cannot run the football. I just don't believe it's this week because I don't think Oklahoma's offense is good enough. And I think Ty Simpson and the passing game will be good enough to at least get points like they did last week versus LSU. And I thought, honestly, too, like, so I went back and I rewatched the game. I did my Ty Simpson breakdown. So make sure you go on our channel and watch it, because I thought LSU did a really good job of essentially just bringing the heat, bringing a variety of blitzes, making Ty uncomfortable, and obviously making them very one-dimensional. And I thought it was one of his worst games of the season. It was still a pretty good game, but he
Mhm.
missed a lot of throws. He missed a lot of reads, like just simple reads he was not making. Can Oklahoma make him as uncomfortable as he was a week ago? I'm banking on no. Watching
Ooh.
Ty enough this season, I think he's too good, too smart, too talented to be able to go back and watch the mistakes that he made versus LSU and make those back-to-back weeks. I
Mhm.
think you will get a better Ty Simpson this week, and I think that is plenty enough to create this separation, which I think Alabama covers the spread and wins pretty big here.
What does that look like? Is that blitz recognition? Like, when you say
Yeah,
he's gonna get
I think it's
better.
getting the ball out. I mean, there were multiple times where guys were they're bringing pressure, and his check down is wide open, and he's not
Mhm,
getting to the check down. It's
mhm,
just understanding, like, yes, like, we can create big explosive plays because we have fast elite receivers on the outside, but
yeah,
sometimes it's just as simple as, like, perfect example, they had a sail concept. So they have a guy in the flat, they got a deep out route, they bring pressure, no one's on the flat defender,
right,
and he doesn't throw it to him. Instead, he tries to come back to a big dagger route from the other side, and he's a very good dagger thrower, and the ball's just out of reach of of
right,
of Ryan Williams. But
right.
it's like, you shouldn't even have to get to that, just throw the flat route, and you probably would have got the first down. Then there's a couple of ones, there's a big angle route, the guy's open, he overthrows him, like, they just plays like that where you see him routinely make that he just wasn't making. He made some incredible plays, don't get me wrong, like, really, really good plays, but just some things that we think are somewhat routine for him, he wasn't hitting.
Mentally, why do you do that as a quarterback? Like, you know the offense, you're an experienced guy. Why, I guess,
We have off
what
days.
causes you to just wanna go big boy route when you know, like, "Hey, it ain't there?" What makes you wanna hold on? Is it just confidence? Just like, "I can throw this. I can get
I
that."
think sometimes it's seeing it too, like I the sail route, for example. I went back and I looked at it from both views, the high end zone and the all 22. The high end zone, it was a little bit of a nasty pocket. And I'm playing Monday morning quarterback here. So I'm like, hey man, he's
Sure,
open, get it to him.
sure.
But like I think about like, okay, if I'm in his shoes, it's a nasty pocket. Like, could I fully see it with the pressure? Am I 100% sure he was that open? I had to maybe move. So there's so many different variables that go into why didn't he throw it? Because if it was a simple as on the chalkboard or I got the clicker, yeah, he's going to throw that all day of the week. But
Mhm.
maybe his image of the defense and what's going on was just a little bit skewed at that moment. So like I said, I think he goes back and watches and say, okay, if I would have moved a little bit this way, bam, easy completion.
Yeah,
So I think like I said, I think it was a good game. It wasn't up to his standard. I think he will play to his
right.
standard this week. And
Yeah,
don't forget, they're
yeah,
coming
I'm
off a bye week
fascinated.
too. They're coming off
Yeah,
2 weeks. You got a little bit of that rust knocked off a week ago against
sure.
LSU.
This is a bit of a, sidebar, but I've seen so much, for Mendoza to be the number 1 pick, and I think he's good. I don't think he's as good as Ty, though. Where are you kinda in that race, just quickly before we move?
Ooh, they're very similar, honestly. Great throwers, good athletes. Maybe Ty's a little bit better of an athlete. I don't know, man. I think
It's
that I
weird
would
too
take either.
because
I think they're
Mendoza
pretty
has
close.
more of a
I
body
think
of
they're
work,
both
like,
one.
he's
I think they're
played
one
more.
and two. One way or the
Yeah,
other, they're 1 and 2 right now.
we'll see. I
Yeah.
like Ty better. I think Ty's
Yeah,
a
I like
heck
that.
of a player. Mendoza's good
So
too.
like really like honestly, if Oklahoma's gonna win, Mateer has to be Superman. And
Right.
I don't think that can happen against this defense on the road.
Yeah, I agree. I think Bama rolls, double digits. I don't know about when you say roll, what do you mean by roll? I think they win by
Double
10.
digits. I mean, you have a ranked on ranked game. If you win by double
Yeah,
digits, I consider that a
it's a
pretty
big
good
game.
win.
Yeah. All right, we both think they cover. I
Yeah.
think that I think that's